This federal RICO though on KK and Kris.
Ooh.
The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy.
What about
I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm going to say a lot of shit.
Gotta go up. Also, you know, you walk through
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
Hey, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Mm-hmm. Y'all hear this nigga, boy?
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more.
Yes. So who was with you this weekend?
A bunch of my friends.
Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber,
So far, so
French
good.
Montana.
Do you even know half the people you're naming?
No.
Good.
If you were seriously dating somebody, would you
Chloe? No. You have to get these margaritas out of here. Why aren't you drinking? Yeah,
from last night. She didn't go to bed.
I haven't been to bed yet.
You haven't?
I want to be Chloe when I grow up, Court. Oh, you're just so little.
Like my balls are just going.
I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Well, this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
All of the sex tape back.
Oh my God.
And he flew home and got the computer. It was on the hard drive. And met up with Ray J at the airport and got it all back for me.
Oh, Kim.
Forget the tabloids. This one's coming straight from the source. Ray J just set Hollywood on fire by claiming he's helping federal investigators build a RICO case against the Kardashians. Yes, you heard that right. According to him, Kim Kardashian isn't just a reality TV mogul. She's allegedly at the center of a secret money laundering scheme worth millions. And the wildest part? Ray J is bragging about it, promising that the receipts he's about to drop are even worse than the bombshell accusations that destroyed Diddy. If that's true, we might be watching the first cracks in the Kardashian empire. Ray J just lit a match and tossed it straight into the Kardashian empire. And this time, it's not about leaked tapes or messy interviews. He's claiming he's helping federal investigators build a full-blown RICO case against Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. That's not reality TV drama. That's federal heat, the kind of attention that takes down entire empires. Ray J isn't whispering in back rooms either. He's bragging about it publicly, saying the secrets he's about to expose are worse than anything we've heard about Diddy. Let that sink in. Worse than Diddy, who's been accused of trafficking, violence, and running Hollywood like a criminal network. If Ray J is telling the truth, the Kardashians are sitting on a powder keg of scandal that could finally blow wide open. And insiders are already warning that Kris Jenner isn't taking this lightly. She's allegedly threatening Ray J directly, desperate to silence him before the feds connect the dots and drag the family name into a courtroom. This isn't gossip anymore. This is war. Ray J's war with the Kardashians didn't start yesterday. It's been brewing for nearly 2 decades, and every chapter has been messier than the last. Back in the mid-2000s, he and Kim were just another Hollywood couple trying to climb the ladder, until that infamous tape changed everything. For years, the narrative was that Kim was blindsided when it leaked, but Ray J has since blown that story to pieces. According to him, it was never a leak at all. It was a calculated move, a business decision masterminded by Kris Jenner herself. He even went as far as to say, "I've never leaked a sex tape in my life. It has always been a deal and a partnership between Kris Jenner, Kim, and me." In his eyes, the Kardashians built a billion-dollar empire off his name while leaving him in the shadows. And that wasn't the only betrayal. Around the same time, another scandal rocked his family. Kim was accused of stealing from Brandy's mother while working as Brandy's stylist. What was first spun as a petty theft case turned out, according to Ray J, to be part of a much bigger scheme. He claims Kim, Chloe, and even Rob took over $100,000 from Brandy's mom's credit card, funneling the money into their boutiques, dash and smooch to make it look like legitimate business revenue. Ray J never forgot that moment. He said bluntly, "Apart from them stealing money from my family, we'd probably still be together. But once that happened, I couldn't keep sleeping with someone who stole from my family." From his sex tape to the alleged theft, the Kardashians profited while Ray J's reputation took hit after hit. For years, he stayed quiet, swallowing the humiliation while the family soared to superstardom. But that silence is over. Now, he's positioning himself not just as a victim, but as the man with the receipts, the one who can pull the curtain back on the Kardashians' carefully constructed image. And if what he's hinting at is true, this isn't just about revenge. This could be the ultimate payback arc, with Ray J finally holding the power to dismantle the dynasty that left it behind. If you really want to understand why Ray J's claims are hitting so hard right now, you have to look at the receipts and not just the ones sitting in a shoebox under Kim's bed. The paper trail goes way back, starting with Brandy's mom's stolen credit card. At first, people thought it was just a messy falling out between Brandy's family and Kim, some kind of one-off scandal from her pre-fame years. But according to Ray J, it was much darker than that. He says Kim, Khloe, and Rob didn't just take money. They allegedly siphoned off more than $120,000 and funneled it straight into their boutiques, dash and smooch. On the surface, those stores look like shiny new businesses, but behind the scenes, Ray J claims they were being used to clean money that wasn't theirs, making it appear like legitimate income. That's not just theft, that's textbook laundering. And that was long before schemes and billion-dollar valuations. Fast forward a few years, and the stories only get wilder. In 2009, Kim was spotted traveling with her then sugar daddy, Malaysian financier Joe Low, a man later exposed as the mastermind of one of the biggest money laundering scandals in history. According to Kim herself, she once flew back to Los Angeles with a trash bag full of cash, $250,000 in so-called casino winnings. Now, maybe that sounds like a glamorous Hollywood flex, but in hindsight, it raises serious red flags. Gambling is one of the oldest tricks in the book for laundering dirty money, and when you connect the dots, it doesn't sound like innocent Vegas fun anymore. And here's where it gets even more damning. Years later, during Joe Low's 1MDB scandal, a scheme where billions were siphoned out of Malaysia's State Development Fund, Kim's name actually surfaced in court documents. Prosecutors revealed that millions of dollars flowed through Low's companies and into the accounts of American celebrities, including Kim Kardashian. Reports alleged that she received hundreds of thousands in mysterious payments, and even her then-husband Kris Humphries was tied to suspicious transfers. The purpose of the transactions was classified as unknown, but let's be real, money never moves like that without a reason. When you stack these scandals side by side, a pattern starts to emerge. From allegedly using Brandy's mom's credit card to seed her first businesses, to flying home with literal bags of cash, to being tied to one of the biggest international laundering schemes of our time, Kim's financial history is littered with red flags. And now, with Ray J claiming he's handing receipts to federal investigators, it paints a picture of someone who didn't just stumble into billion-dollar success, but someone who may have been making questionable money moves since day one. These aren't random mistakes. According to Ray J, they're part of a long-running strategy to protect, grow, and disguise the Kardashian fortune, and that's exactly why the feds are finally paying attention. As wild as the Joe Low connection is, Ray J insists that the biggest bombshell hasn't even been touched yet. And this one doesn't just pull the Kardashians into shady business. It ties them directly to one of the most controversial cases in modern pop culture, Britney Spears' conservatorship. At the center of that storm is Lou Taylor, the powerful business manager who ran TriStar Entertainment and has long been accused by Britney's fans of manipulating the conservatorship to line her own pockets. According to Ray J, Lou didn't just pocket the money. She allegedly used the Kardashians as part of the machinery to move it. Now, here's where it gets dark. Fans have been saying for years that Lou Taylor's fingerprints are all over the Kardashian empire. The timing lines up almost too perfectly. When Britney's financial assets were being siphoned off under the conservatorship, Kim Kardashian's net worth suddenly skyrocketed, by nearly the same $600 million sum that Lou is accused of exploiting. Kim claimed the windfall came from the massive growth of her shapewear line, Schemes. But skeptics weren't buying it. As one fan put it online, if you're Lou Taylor and you need to hide $600 million, wouldn't Kim's estate be the perfect place to bury it? And it didn't stop with Kim. Kylie Jenner, who sold half of Kylie Cosmetics to Cody for $600 million, raised even more eyebrows. The numbers were almost identical, and for conspiracy sleuths online, it felt like too much of coincidence. The theory goes like this. Britney's money flowed from her trust through offshore accounts, then got funneled back into the U.S. via Kardashian businesses like Schemes and Kylie Cosmetics. In other words, what the public saw as billion-dollar business deals may have actually been sophisticated cover-ups for laundering money. When you connect the dots, Lou Taylor's reputation, the sudden surge in Kardashian wealth, the nearly identical dollar amounts, it feels less like a coincidence and more like a pattern. And Ray J is leaning all the way into that narrative. He's alleging that the Kardashian empire wasn't just built on reality TV, makeup, and shapewear, but on the backs of scandals the public was never supposed to see. If true, this could be the missing puzzle piece, the link that ties together Britney's suffering, Hollywood's dirtiest money games, and the Kardashians' seemingly unstoppable rise. Right now, the fallout is brewing behind the scenes, and it's not pretty. Sources close to the Kardashians claim Kris Jenner is in full-blown crisis mode. The so-called momager, who's built an empire out of spin and silence, is reportedly scrambling, making frantic calls, and activating her army of attorneys. Legal teams are said to be combing through every past deal, every contract, and every brand partnership, bracing for what could be the fight of their lives. And for good reason, because if even half of Ray J's claims turn out to be true, the Kardashian empire could collapse overnight. We're talking billion-dollar brands evaporating, streaming deals ripped up, and family members facing depositions under oath. The stakes couldn't be higher. For nearly 20 years, the Kardashians have thrived on controversy, always flipping bad press into bigger checks. But this isn't tabloid gossip or reality TV editing. This is federal. If prosecutors decide to act on Ray J's receipts, the courtroom drama could make the O.J. Simpson trial look tame. Imagine the headlines. Kim Kardashian being grilled by federal prosecutors. Kylie Jenner's billion-dollar deal dragged into the mud. Kris Jenner forced to explain her role in contracts that may have been smoke and mirrors all along. And let's not forget the media circus waiting to pounce. Every outlet, from CNN to TMZ, would treat this like the trial of the decade. Social media would explode with speculation, think pieces, and memes tearing apart every detail. This wouldn't just be another scandal. It would be the moment the curtain finally got pulled back on America's most famous family. And if that happens, the same fame Kris Jenner once used to shield her family could become the very weapon that destroys them. And here's the part that should really make you sit up. This might only be the beginning. If Ray J's claims have legs, the next headlines we see could be about federal indictments, sealed documents getting unsealed, and powerful Hollywood insiders finally being dragged into the spotlight. Imagine leaked emails, bank records, or even sworn testimony tying the Kardashians to money schemes that go far beyond reality TV. The entertainment industry is already whispering. If the feds start digging, who else gets exposed? Do brand partners quietly cut ties? Do networks yank contracts? Or what does the entire celebrity machine start to unravel? Because here's the truth. The Kardashian family has made a career out of surviving scandals. But this isn't a cheating rumor or a PR stunt. This is federal heat, the kind that doesn't care how many Instagram followers you have. And the bigger question is, will Kris Jenner work her usual magic and flip this into another billion-dollar reinvention? Or are we watching the beginning of the end of the Kardashian dynasty? I want to hear from you. Do you believe Ray J really has the receipts to take the Kardashians down? Or is this just another Hollywood revenge story that fizzles out? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because if Ray J really drops the documents he's teasing, you know we'll be breaking it down right here. This could be the scandal that finally changes Hollywood forever, or just another chapter in the Kardashians' endless reinvention. What do you think?